I request Mrs. Jagruti Jadhav, Coordinator of Department of Computer Science, to deliver the valedictory speech.
Good evening to one and all present here. On behalf of ZSCT's Thakur Shyamnarayan Degree College, I, Jagruti Jadhav, Coordinator of Department of Computer Science, feel privileged and honored to conclude the event of one-day international conference on the topic Role of AI in Pandemics in the Valedictory Function. The event is organized by IQSC in and Department of Computer Science of Thakur Shyamnarayan Degree College in association with Tidak Maharashtra Vidyapit, Pune on 10th of February 2022. International level conference is a platform to bring forth the ideas, visions, and propositions of researchers, professionals, academicians, and detailed insight into the topic of discussion. It was an effective platform to share their knowledge and ideas. International conference provides great opportunity for those working in higher education to connect with colleagues and to focus on shared interest in both the research and practice of teaching and learning enhancement. To summarize, artificial intelligence in the current times is at such a stage that you can either be excited about or can be wary about what reskilling do you need to undergo to adapt to this change. But it is just impossible to ignore it. In the most basic sense, artificial intelligence is a tool that makes it possible for machines to learn from experience, adjust to new inputs, and perform human like tasks. Artificial intelligence is getting used across different industries, including finance and healthcare. While the hype created around this technology is tremendous and unwarranted, as it is still in its early stages, but artificial intelligence has evolved to provide specific features, including deep learning, facial recognition, automate simple and repetitive tasks, data ingestion, chatbots, quantum computing, cloud computing, and so on. Artificial intelligence represents a valuable tool that could be widely used to inform clinical and public health decision making to effectively manage the impacts of a pandemic. This international conference helped us a lot to identify the key use cases for involving artificial intelligence for pandemic preparedness and response from the peer reviewed preprint and gray literature. Important machine based solutions have been developed in response to pandemics and particularly for COVID 19, but few were optimized for practical application early in the pandemic. These findings can support policymakers and other stakeholders in prioritizing research and development to support operationalization of artificial intelligence for future pandemics. I take this golden opportunity to thank our honorable chief guest, Mrs. Pooja Davi, who is a solution specialist in Deloitte, Kansas City, United States. I am also very much delighted to thank our keynote speaker for the international conference, Mr. Sandeep Borwal, who is the consultant in Mutual of Omaha, Beaverton, Oregon, United States, for enlightening our learners and all the delegates present in the event. with his immense knowledge on artificial intelligence and encouragement for the research. Sir, your presence is indeed a source of great motivation. I also thank our convener, Mr. Ajit Khadilkar, sir, who is the secretary of Tirak Maharashtra Vidyapit. I congratulate to our budding researchers who pour their untiring efforts in framing the research paper and presenting in the conference. International conference is the platform wherein all the technical community come together and exchange their research ideas. I take the golden opportunity to congratulate to all the winners of the international conference. I also congratulate to all the organizers of the conference who worked hard to make this international conference happen. On this positive note, I end my valedictory address. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for the speech. I request Mrs. Rita Pal to give vote of thanks.
Good evening, all. Thank you is such a prayer that cannot be seen or touched. It must be felt by heart. I feel honored and privileged to get the opportunity to propose a vote of thanks on this special occasion. I would like to thank all the honorable delegates who blessed us with their presence. I am very much thankful to all program advisory committee members and the invited speakers. Words are not enough to thank their constant guidance and support to shape the conference. I, Rita Pal, on behalf of the Jagruti Charitable Trust, Thakur Shyamnarayan Degree College, convey deep regards and hearty thanks to our Honorable Principal, Dr. Sharad Phulari sir. He supported in all possible manner to organize this international conference. At this juncture, I would also like to the members of the management for various help we received towards his conference. My sincere thanks to Honorable Mrs. Pooja Dhabi ma'am for his presence and words. Today my words are not enough to express the gratitude to Honorable Mr. Sandeep Borwal, sir, who graced us with his kind words. I am very much thankful to all our current and former faculty colleagues and non-teaching staff members who always stand by us and motivate us. I feel proud and thank you for making this event a successful one. An event of this dimension cannot happen overnight. The wheels start rolling months in advance. We have been fortunate enough to be backed by a team of very motivated and dedicated students committee and volunteers. I cannot thank everyone enough for the involvement they have shown and the willingness they have expressed to take on compulsion of tasks beyond their comfort zones. If time is money, then today you have spent millions for us. Thanks to all of you for making this event successful.
Thank you, Rita ma'am.